Hello everyone and welcome to the second session of our Finding Your Superpower mini-series. So my name's Siobhan and over the next 5 weeks I'm going to be helping you to find your superpower. So here at Inner Wings we want you to be confident, we want you to be brave and we want you to be courageous, and we think the first thing you need to do before any of those things is find your superpower. So before we start, please make sure that you have your list from last week with the activities you wrote down and a pen and paper for some of our games. So I hope you're all ready to get another step closer to finding your superpower. So just to quickly recap and jog those memories, in week 1 we asked, what is a superpower? So I want you to tell your grown-up what a superpower is, if you can remember it from last week. So I'll give you just a moment. What's a superpower? Fantastic. So a superpower is something that makes you unique, something that makes you special, and something that makes you feel amazing. And it could be anything. It could be swimming, writing, kindness, absolutely anything. So I hope you all had a chance over the last week to talk about what your grown-up superpower might be, or maybe your grandparents. So I know that my grandma's superpower is baking. She bakes the best cakes and that is definitely her superpower. So in today's session, we're going to look at how we can connect to our feelings. So feelings are things like happiness or sadness. And it's so important to connect to our feelings, because when we don't, we can get lost in our thoughts and in our heads. And thoughts can make us doubt ourselves, make us think that we aren't good enough. So thoughts can sound like, what do other people think of me? Do my friends think that I'm good at this? That other person's better than me. So what do you think happens when we listen to thoughts like that? What might we do if we think that we're not good enough? Have a think. We might stop trying. We might give up. So we put obstacles in our way that make us want to stop trying, but we can get around them. And the way to do that is to listen to our feelings instead of our thoughts. So we don't want to think, am I good at this? I want you to think, how does this make me feel? So let's play a game. I'm going to say the names of feelings and I want you to draw the face you would make when you feel that feeling. So get your pen and paper ready and draw a face that is happy. So what does happiness look like? Fantastic. So I hope you all drew lovely big smiling faces. So what do we think sadness looks like? If you draw what sadness looks like on a face. Okay, fantastic. So now I want you to make the faces you would make if you felt those feelings. So let's warm up our faces. So we've got to stretch those muscles out, get them ready to make some big expressions. So I want you to make your face as wide as you can. So go, and then as small as you can. Scrunch it up, and then as wide as you can. And as small as you can. Fantastic. Now let's massage our faces. We've got to get them warmed up. So do the cheeks and the jaw and the forehead. You've got to warm them up for this exercise. Fantastic. So what face do we make when we feel ecstatic? So ecstatic means really, really, really happy. So what would that face look like? I want you to do it. Ready? Big smiles, wouldn't it? Big smiles. You look so happy. Amazing. And what do we make when we feel confused? So you might have a bit of a frown. You might put your hands on your hips. You might touch your face, go, confused. Okay. And what face do we make when we're feeling powerful? So when we're feeling powerful and strong. Exactly. We might look up. We might feel really, really powerful. Fantastic. And what face do we make when we feel surprised? So we might have your eyebrows up and big wide eyes, like fantastic. So there were some amazing faces. So what we're going to do is use those feelings that we just talked about and connect them to the activities that we wrote down last time. So I want you to get out your lists and tell your grown-up how you feel when you do the activities you love. So you wrote down some on your list that you love. I want you to use the feelings that are on the screen and the things that we acted out to help you tell your grown-up how you feel when you do the things you love. Okay, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds to do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Brilliant. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, stop. Fantastic. Okay, and now what I want you to do is, using these feelings, is to tell your grown-up how you feel when you do things that you don't love so much. So activities that you don't love so much. How does that make you feel? Okay, another 30 seconds starting now. You can use the words on the screen. Okay, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. So you can use those words in the future if you want to. So the reason that I got you to do that is because knowing how you feel is so important. So for me, I know that singing makes me feel powerful. Okay? And I know that if I'm feeling sad or if I'm feeling down, singing's going to make me feel amazing. It's going to make me feel so much better. So I always make sure that I sing. And the more that you do something, the better that you'll get at it. And it will eventually become an amazing superpower. So I have a challenge for you and your grown-up to do together. So I want you to work together and decide how you can spend more time doing the things that you love. So I want you to choose just one of the things that makes you feel amazing on that list. And I want you to make a promise to yourself to do it every day. Okay? Put it into your weekly routine and make sure that you do it. So it could look something like this. So singing makes me feel amazing. So I make sure that every day I sing at least one song. It makes me feel good and it helps me to get better at it. And then I become more confident. So what's one promise that you're going to make to yourself? Perhaps if you love giving hugs, you could commit to giving everyone in your family at least one hug every day. Or if you love dancing, you can dance to one song every morning. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to make that commitment together, and I want you to write it down in big writing so that you can make sure you keep that promise. Okay, so you've got a minute starting now. What's something you can do every day? Just a little thing. And remember, it can be anything. Just has to make you feel amazing. Okay, we're halfway. write it down in big letters. 10. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, stop. Well done. So, I want you to stick that promise somewhere that you can see it. So that might be on your fridge or on your bedroom wall or on your door, somewhere that you'll see it every day, and it will remind you to do that thing that makes you feel amazing. And you could even start a tally of how many times that you do it in a row. Maybe you can start a tally with your friends or with your siblings. Okay? So what we've learned today is that instead of listening to our thoughts that can make us stop trying, you should listen to how you feel. So I don't want you to think, am I good at this? I want you to think, does it make me feel amazing? Because that's the most important thing. Does it make you forget about the world around you? And also, when we know that something makes us feel amazing, we can spend more time doing it, getting better at it, and making it our superpower. So that's door number 2 unlocked, but there are still 3 more doors to go through. So I hope to see you here next week for session 3, and we can unlock that 3rd door together. So next time, we're going to look at how we can connect to our bodies. So we've just connected to our feelings, and now we're going to connect to our bodies. And I want you to come with all of that amazing energy that you have inside you, because we're going to be getting moving. Okay, grown-ups, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell on YouTube, as then you'll be able to get notifications of whenever we upload any content. Make sure that you follow us on our social media, so that's at innerwings_org, so you can keep up to date with everything that we're doing. And I would love if you could let us know how those promises are going. So before you go, grown-ups and children, everyone together, nice and confident. Doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you. I want us all to say loudly and proudly together, I am confident, I am unique, and I have superpowers. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.